will be allotment, because we have some shop stewards and workers who have even nowhere to sleep. They will have an opportunity to be housed in this new venture that you have started. And it is not only in Africa. Algeria, they did it. Egypt, they did it. And so many other African countries, they did it. And as I've said, the only problem with our country, Your Excellency, is that we were not used to paying taxes. And when you said everybody should pay tax, it became as an alien issue in this country. Because a normal Kenyan would like to eat without working, would like to make money without earning. And this is where the problem is. I want to end there, Your Excellency. I don't want to tire you. But the last area I want to ask you, because I said I will recognize all good things you have done for workers of this country. And you will continue doing these things. And next year we will be with you. And other years to come. And we will give you support as a pressure group. And when we are called to kiitwa tutaitika sisi. Research yetu inatuambia, Your Excellency. But I don't know what is in your pocket. Kama unaweza kunja macho, because Jacqueline said, oh, general wage increase, that is employer now. It's not anchored on any law. We must have wages council, sit and discuss and see how this general wage works. Let me remind my sister here, my twin sister. In 1972, when our economy was not performing, we were doing badly. The late president, the founding father of this nation, Mr. Kenyatta, announced general wage increase at that time of 15%. You can imagine, to everybody. And he also asked employers to increase their workforce by 10% in order to alleviate or to reduce unemployment in our country. Which law was it anchored to? Anything that comes from the mouth of the president, let me tell you, people, anything that the president akikusalamia jambo, that is law. That is law. Usifikirie utaenda kutafuta law ingine pale ingine. So wacha tupeleke president pole pole na tumwangalie, tumchunge na yeye atatuchunga. Na tunaomba yeye atupatie 22.5% or whatever he has put in his pockets. Ama tena nimesema vibaya? Nikiomba hiyo nimesema vibaya? And let me remind our economists, even when our shilling was being devalued, we said on 14th of January that this devaluation of our shilling, which was on speedy rush, did not reflect the true economic activities on the ground. Because most of you economists, you are around the year 2007 to 2009, when we had a global economic and financial crisis, when Obama was coming in. This did not affect Africa, because our economy is driven, our formal economy is driven by informal economy, which has huge of deposits in our banks. We don't rely to money from outside. Mama Chondo, Mama Mboga, Jua Kali, wanapeleka pesa kwa banki kila siku na Chondo. And that is why our economy is steady. And I want to appeal to His Excellency to give infrastructure to our informal sector, to support them and ask governors in various county governments to make sure that markets are built, the informal sector people are not harassed by taxes and so on. These are the people who drive our economy. And Kenya is one. Hata His Excellency akisema 30%. Now we work hard to redouble our efforts in various places to correct the economic anomaly. We will still spur economic growth. We thank you, Your Excellency, the President. May I invite our Honorable Minister for Labor, who has done a commendable job, to make her remarks and follow the rest of the protocol. I thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Brother Francis Atwoli. Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, Your Excellency, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Judges present, Cabinet Secretaries, colleagues present, Honorable Johnson Sakaja, the Governor, Nairobi County, Principal Secretaries present, the Chairman and Executive Board members of KOTU, Brother Francis Atwoli, the Secretary General, KOTU Kenya, Sister Jacqueline Mugo, the Executive Director, FKE, Chairs of Committees of Parliament and Members of Parliament present, Ambassadors and High Commissioners present, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Hamjambo. It is an honor to mark the 59th International Labour Day in the company of esteemed workers gathered here at Uhuru Gardens, Nairobi. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to you, Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, for honoring our invitation once again to celebrate with workers on this special day. This is a testament of Your Excellency's commitment to the welfare of workers. We deeply appreciate this great gesture. Today, we join hands with millions around the world to observe the International Labour Day, a day in which trade unions celebrate workers and the fruits of their labor. The theme of this year's celebration, Kenya's workers stand for advanced information technology, training to drive our digital economy. It aligns seamlessly with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda 2023 to 2027, as it underscores the need for readiness to adapt to the changing world of work brought about by digitalization. The emergence of the gig economy signifies a profound shift in employment dynamics across the world as countries embrace rapid digitalization of economic activities in e-commerce and employment. The demand for labor in the digital economy necessitates the need to devise new strategies in governance and policy framework for fair distribution of gains and opportunities. The new jobs in the digital and gig economy come with limitations on how work is organized and regulated, with workers having limited job security, restricted access to social protection, career progression, and the lack in the right to organize collectively. Conscious of these challenges, we note that constructive dialogue, drawing the tripartite and other stakeholders, is crucial to ensure decent work for all. We now have a community of practice, and my ministry is collaborating with stakeholders to review labor laws in this regard. Your Excellency, my ministry has put in place additional measures to ensure skills development is responsive to the labor market demand. Our government launched the National Skills Inventory to map out the skills of all Kenyans seeking employment to enhance employability locally and abroad. In the pursuit to address the high unemployment rate, government has continued to engage with other governments who have a high demand for labor through initiating negotiation of bilateral labor agreements or memorandum of understanding to provide safe and orderly labor migration. We have retained foreign employment on top of our agenda, and so far we have pursued and signed 4 bilateral labor agreements, and 7 are at an advanced stage of negotiation, while 14 are in draft form. The aim is not only to provide overseas opportunities, but also to encourage the return of skilled workers with enhanced capabilities. Encouragingly, there are 254,312 active jobs that have been advertised by the private recruitment agencies on the National Employment Authority website at www.nearims.go.ke. Job seekers are encouraged to register through the website and apply for the jobs. Your Excellency, in our quest to foster workplace harmony and acceptable conditions of work, the Labor Inspectorate has diligently processed over 11,000 labor disputes and conducted more than 12,000 workplace inspections and facilitated registration of an additional 334 collective bargaining agreements in the last 1 year. My ministry remains steadfast in engaging social partners, and I once more call upon the healthcare workers and employers to reconsider their position for a win-win outcome. We need normalcy to be restored in the health sector to bring to an end the suffering of our people. In recalling the Durban call to action on elimination of child labor,